Vodka.
Welcome back, and now we're back at the Vicky GoTTi show.
Yes, and we're here with Tashon on. So basically, Tashon, we left off on, you said you was the A-list.
Definitely.
Okay. Now, you already explained why you think you're A-list. Now, who else is A-list? So I'm going to throw some names out there because this is a reality show.
Okay.
Let's start off out with Mousy Khan. A, D, C, G.
To keep it 100, you know what? Wait. Let me just say what qualifies to be an A-lister, a B-lister, and G, D, and whatever.
Right.
As an A-lister, I think you should have something going for yourself, like not just in the ballroom scene, but in real life. I think you should really have something going.
Mm-hmm.
Have some money in the bank, legit. Which I do have. I know we're gonna get. I know you're gonna get into that. I know he is. I just think it's just different categories, and for an A-lister, you just gotta be on your shit. Just have your shit, do your shit. I ain't hating on nobody. Everybody do your shit.
So I was gonna say, is Mousy A, B, C, D, G?
Honestly, I would say that's my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Is he on my level?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody's on my level because I'm me.
Right.
Do you think he's on my level? I'm just asking.
Next question, Quincy, Icon.
That's my brother.
A, B, C, D.
I would give Quincy an A-lister. Quincy been around a long time, and Quincy been doing it for a long time.
Okay, Donald Couture.
Donald Couture. That's my brother, and I love my brother down. I definitely love my brother down. But I would say, I'll give him an A-lister for his a little fashion. I'll give him an A plus B.
Okay. Joel.
Ms. Right?
Yeah.
My nephew, I'll give him about a B. BC.
BC. Let's give me one more. D. Anthony Balenciaga.
I'll give him an A.
A. Now, let's jump into the Anthony real quick. Now, we're going to get a little personal because that's what we do here. We're going to get down into my grandfather's life. So, what was going on with that? Because y'all was running around town. It was just a lot of sneaky stuff going on.
Nah. Knowing me, I'm a real private person. Like, all my personal business is my business.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't need to exploit all of that. But that's somebody that's really there for me, and I'm there for them. Always got a special place.
You did bail him out of jail, I think.
No, I didn't bail him out of jail.
You didn't.
No,
so that was a scandal.
That was a scandal.
Okay. Did you hear that one?
I did hear that.
Okay.
I did rob him while he was in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do when you talking to a person. When you doing things with a person and establishing that relationship with a person.
Okay. AJ Herrera.
That was AJ Herrera. That's not nobody that I was really doing anything with. It was a conversation here and there. That's about it.
Bruce Mizrahi. He used to be an idol, I believe. You remember Bruce? You was running around with Bruce.
Nah, we was talking. We met in Miami. And it's just been an ongoing thing from there. Like, we just been talking. Nothing serious.
Okay. And another one that was speculating, Nino. This was a big one. You was in LA, private. It was a lot.
Nah, that's another one that's close to my heart. Definitely, like, our situation. We definitely couldn't be together, but that's somebody real close to me. Like, I fucks with him.
Now, speaking of, going back to your relationship, you was also with Lamar Prodigy. Now, that was your lover. That was a big relationship.
Definitely.
Now, is it true that it was speculation that people said that he went to jail for you?
Nah, not at all.
Did you hear that one?
I did hear that.
Okay.
He didn't go to jail for me. Trust me.
So we can clear that up.
Yes, he didn't go to jail for me. He did his own shit, and, things happen. And a nigga like me, I was there to rob him.
Are y'all still friends to this day?
Definitely. To this day.
Now,
like Bonnie and Clyde.
Now, Tashon, people say, what do Tashon do for work? How do Tashon got all this? What do you do, Tashon? I think that's the question everybody wants to know. Because I heard you have nasty craft.
That's a speculation. Definitely a speculation.
Mm-hmm.
I would love for someone to prove it to me. I don't know. I hear a lot of things. People hear a lot of things. I know my funds. I know what's in my account. I have investments. I have stocks. My mother passed away, and she left me a lot of money. Mm-hmm. And I do music on the side. I'm a music producer.
Speaking of that, you've been running around town with Fox Boogie Brown.
I have been.
Let's tell us, what's your relationship like?
That's my BNG. That's my BNG. I love her to death. She's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we working on some things, trying to make it, you know, here and there. You know, she'll be out soon. Everybody will see her.
And I saw y'all in Philly. Y'all was in Philly at a club together. Ferrari. Shout out to Ferrari.
Shout out to my brother Fox.
Now, as of, what's a Milan? What's the definition of Milan? Because a lot of people talking, and I hear a lot of chatter. People say the House of Milan is not like how it used to be back in the day. It used to be very exclusive, very, people say it's not like that anymore. Do you feel that way? Or did you, how do you feel about?
No, I feel if you made it in this house, there's obvious, we drinking all this Moet. Got me a little dizzy. Nah, but in this house, it's not about who's fab and who's not. It's a loving house, and it is an exclusive house. Mm-hmm. For you to get here, you have to have that quality. And our senior advisors and members, they will see that in you. And if you have that, they will bring it out of you, which they have done with a lot of people. Mm-hmm. They definitely have.
Now, I want to know, is it true that this house is run like a business? And, people say that. I think they said it on a radio show the other day.
No, I don't. I think it's not run as a business. Everything needs structure. Everything has structure. Because if you get a job today or tomorrow, you got to have structure at your workplace. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It's not no business. We have family events. We had Christmas. We had a Christmas Secret Santa.
Oh, how was that?
It was great. It was definitely great. We had a Thanksgiving dinner amongst the Milan family. Okay. Which is a lot of people did attend. We did a lot. We did Six Flags. We did a lot of things. So, it is a family. We are united as one.
Now, Tashawn, you be at the States, like you be everywhere, you be clubbing, but a lot of people say you don't walk so much. Why don't you come out? Like you don't really hit the floor when the girls, why you don't come out?
I don't walk too much because it's not enough money. Nobody is dishing money out. For me to come out to be bringing all my fashion out and my, emphasize who I am fashion-wise, they don't bring it out. It's not enough money. And until they bring money, I walk out a little more. But, I do walk my share balls. Right. I won my share balls. Right. I've been around.
Okay. Now, Tashawn, this is another question that the people want to know. Do you feel like you are in Eric Milan's shadow?
Not at all. That's my brother. That's my brother before this ballroom scene and after this ballroom scene. I knew Eric before this, before we even walked.
Did you hear that, though?
No, I don't. I haven't heard that. I heard things about people in my shadow. Okay. But me and Eric's shadow, me and Eric is opposite. Eric does his thing, and I do my thing. And that's my brother. Like I said, I know his family. I rocks for him. Right. Ain't nobody fucking with him, nothing. I rocks for him. Right. So, it is what it is.
Speaking of rocking, Tashawn Milan, it was a big thing when I was in the shops. With Maya and, shout out to Cabbage and them, they got into it. It was that big thing. She really was saying some hurtful things about Maya. You called in. How did that make you feel being that was your sister?
Nah, that's my sister. Regardless of whatever it was, I don't know the situation. I really don't. I don't know what happened. As me listening to the radio station, I was hearing, it happened back in the days it was probably before I even came out or was rolling with Maya like that. And I'm letting Cabbage do what he do. Say how you feel. I'd rather you say how you feel. Nobody's gonna touch my sister. But at the end of the day, I think they should resolve it as men. They are men. Right. Resolve it as men. It shouldn't be cattiness in between that, and especially if it happened years ago. Right. It happened years ago. Let it stay in the past.
Now, what's your relationship with Ricky Aloha? Because y'all have a iffy type of. What's your relationship like?
I love Ricky. Shout outs to Ricky. I love Ricky. Ricky is crazy, very flaky. Sometimes I have to, bring her back down to reality because she be beyond. Okay. So I bring her back, but I love Ricky. It's no love. It's always love. It's always love.
Now, out of all the Milans that left, Tashawn, who would you say can come back to the house?
Me? Who would I say can come back?
If you had to say, so
honestly, I let that decisions for the executive board. I don't even
You don't
want
wanna
to. I
get
don't
into
really get into that.
Okay.
Like I told you earlier, I don't get into all the blogging and all that. When it's mandatory for me to look at it and talk about it, definitely I'm there. Or is or is.
Do you want to be legend for your category?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. What's a legend to you, Tashawn?
What's a legend to me?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it is no definition nowadays for being a legend. I just think if you out long enough, if you're doing your thing on the floor, you can be out 3 or 4 years. If you're doing your thing on the floor, you can be legend. You can do the girlfriend thing. You can do the real thing. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to go down the right path. Nobody helped me get where I am. Nobody give me my name. I am who I am, and it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Now, what, Tashawn, this boom scene has been flaky, you know, be shaky. It has its ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think is lacking from it? Like, what's missing from it? Like, what's the problem?
The fun. Like, when I came out, it was fun. Like, it wasn't really too many people in the ballroom scene when I came out. It was a lot of people, but it ain't as many people as it is now.
Right.
I'm not even that, I'm not even that old.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I just...
What advice would you give to somebody that's coming into this and like, I look up to Tashawn, I want to be in this, I want to walk fashion, I want to be, what advice would you give them?
Go down the honest path. Do your thing. Make sure you have your shit together. Like, really, like, before this ballroom scene, you got to be somebody because it's only one night. It is one night only, and you go there, and when you leave that ball, it's reality.
Right.
Nobody want to hear that. You can't walk down the street talk about, oh, I'm legend. What? Can you put down the resume?
No.
Some of these, people are putting it on their resumes nowadays.
Right. So now, part 3, we're going to get into Tashawn. People saying that, it's been another speculation that Tashawn returned clothes, her Louis Vuitton pieces, So now we're going to get into his closet and figure out, what's really going on in Tashawn's closet. So can we do that, Tashawn? You give me the Vicky GoTTi exclusive. Can we end it off like that?
Definitely, we can go into the closet and all that.
Okay, so we're going to come back with part 3.